So we're here in Laguna Hills, and we're going to show you guys when your roof is just done and you need to re-roof it. This is an asphalt composition shingle roof. See, it don't look too bad from first look, not too bad. Yeah, you can see that don't look good. So when these roofs, when they wear out, you start to see the fiberglass shingle underneath the granules. Look at that. That means your roof, that's just a straight up hole. It's all the way 100% through. So now the only thing protecting you is the top of this shingle, which is to right about here. So that's not too far from being inside your house. These are basically done. And we don't do re-roofs, we just fix roofs. So this customer gave us a call back. And you see somebody's been fixing his roof over here. Yeah, look at all these bare spots. They're everywhere. Just put them right there in the valley. And just wait for Javi, and he'll go through everything we got to do. So what the customer called about was this fireplace right here. He wanted it fixed. And I mean, normally we can fix just about anything, but the roof has to be in a condition that we can actually fix. You can see somebody else has been up here spreading tar again. Tar. So they've been spreading tar, and so when I looked at, he's got a little bit of water coming inside the house right under this area. And when I looked at his roof, you can see, look at this. These are just coming out. Look at that. His roof. And look at this whole row. It's all coming out. It's all really bad. It's just, this roof was stapled in, and it's a recover, and it's like 2 negatives. So I didn't want to charge the guy to fix the roof. I figured it'd just be a waste of money. Yeah, look at this. Look at that. That is just straight up. Yeah. So I told him if he can afford to fix his roof, he says he can, or replace it. He says he could. I told him, advised him to wait till summertime. It's cheaper here in Southern California to roof in the summertime. In the wintertime, they just charge you a lot of money. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna install plastic. And that's gonna get him to survive the winter without having to spend a bunch of money on a costly repair. And we're gonna show you guys how to install plastic. So one of the first important things you want when a roofer puts plastic on your roof is to determine, let's go 5 feet past the chimney. Do you have scissors? So first thing you have to determine is how long do you need the plastic on your roof, because that determines how good of a job that you're going to need. So we're going to need to do this whole area. It's a pretty big area, all the way down to here, all the way over to the edge. If you only need a couple days, well, you can use kind of just about any tarp that they have available, and maybe some rocks or something to hold it down. If you need to last a couple weeks, probably going to need a little more heavy-duty tarp, and maybe some bricks or something else, a few more things to hold it down. If you're going to expect it to go a couple of months, now you're going to need to have something serious, because this stuff will just fly straight off your roof. So he's going to need it to last till next June or July. You're talking 6 months. Make sure that's behind something. So when it's going to go 6 months, probably the most important thing you're going to... Hold on one second. Alright, that's our customer. So if you're going to look at this thing to get it going 6 months, you can see we're using 6mm visqueen. Remember, this stuff is like super slippery too when we first put it on, so don't walk on it. You know what? Because of that, we should do the top halfway, and then the rake, and then this side over here. That way we don't walk on it to do the rake. Half the top, 1 batten on the top, then do the rake, and then do the inside. Yeah, one thing to know is they put a little film on the inside of this. If you ever use this plastic, it's called visqueen. This is 6mm, and it's really slippery the first time you walk on it. It's actually more grippy, believe it or not, after it gets wet. It'll wash off this weird little powdery film. You can't really see it, but it looks greasy already, and it is freaking deadly. So you got to be careful about that. Yeah, make sure we back row it, not forward. So if you're going to get it to last 6 months, here's what you need. You need plastic. You need 6 mil. It comes in different thicknesses. As right here, we got 6. You can also get it in 4. You get it in 2. 2 is going to last a couple days, maybe a week. 4 is going to last maybe a month, maybe 2 months. 6, probably go 6 months. Then you're going to need to secure it to the roof with something. We use these wood batten strips. Oh, just by the way, this stuff, a roll of this, which is a huge roll, you can get it in 20 by 100 foot rolls. It's about $95 a roll. You can get it at Home Depot. And plus tax makes it a little over 100. Or you can get it in 25 by 10 foot rolls. We're going to need more than 25 by 10 though. We need almost 20 by 20, so we had to get the monster roll. And then you use these wood right here. This is just simple 1 by 3. That's it. The reason why I say to use 1 by 3 rather than 1 by 2, which 1 by 2 is a little bit cheaper, but these are straighter and a little bit stronger. And you need strength when you're putting this on there because you don't want this thing to fly off. So a little bit stronger, you can go a little bit stronger strength, use that. And now you're good, so that's how you put that in. And then you're going to want to back roll the plastic. A lot of people will roll it forward so the wood is on the top and it'll collect water at the bottom. You got to make sure you like back roll it so the water doesn't get stuck inside the tarp. So there's your wood. These are like $2 a piece. We need like 10 of them. There's your plastic, 6 mil. We're going to use Gorilla Tape. Stuff's really good for anything that we got to stick to the fireplace. If you got to like tape it up around the fireplace, regular duct tape sometimes don't work. Gorilla Tape, stuff like sticks to anything. Really good. And when you mount it to the roof, rather than pound a bunch of holes in this stuff, screws. That's it. Just use screws. I'll show you what kind of screws. These exterior. That's what we're using. 2.5 inches, plain enough to go through the roof, go through everything. They're like decking screws. These are heavy duty. These are not going to pull out. You see the guys are going to be real careful. And I'm going to tell them to stop, and we're going to put one on the outside right there. You need to put one up high first, Javi. Put one batten up high and another one down low because we cannot walk on this. So you got to work your way off of it. This roof's like a 6 and 12, so it's just pitched enough. Yeah, you can see the reason when I say back rolled it, so you rolled it so that see how the tarp is rolled so the water does, because if you roll it the other way, you reverse it, water gets inside here and you get a big bunch of water stuck in here and it leaks inside the house. Yeah, on the rake. Okay, hold on, I'll help. Want me to help or you got it? Come over here, Javi. Roll this top side. Stick that right by the fireplace. You're gonna come back and get that one next. You got, oh, it's okay, take your time. You roll this one, just get a couple rolls and get that one in and then go get the next one. I mean, you could do this yourself. I've actually done it myself quite a few times, but it takes more than twice as long. Two 2.5 inch screws, gonna lock it in right there. He's gonna hold it tight. You can see it's not gonna take too long if people know what they're doing. Nice little screw right there. Nice solid base. That's it. See, now a lot of roofers like to do this with nails, which you can do. If all you have is nails, you want to use nails, you can use nails, but they tend to just beat on the roof, and when the shingle's in such bad shape, it just makes more problems. So just in case, worst case scenario, you ended up not being able to afford the new roof like you thought you could, and you had somebody just beat the crap out of the roof and just hammer a whole bunch of nails in it, you just end up having to do a much bigger tarp job. Now, if this plastic wore out, we could just simply back all our screws out, put on new plastic, put it right back in place. See, he's backing it out because we got it stretched wrong. So he's going to get it stretched right. He was in a hurry. Come, just hold on. So what you're going to want to do, Javi, is roll up the tarp all the way over to the middle. Don't walk on the tarp. And then roll it. You roll the top in, he roll the other end. You really got to be careful about not walking on this stuff. It is deadly. It's crazy. Once it starts raining, it's way better. But you will literally just slip and slide straight off this stuff when it's brand new. See, not too big of a deal. I guess a couple more screws in here. But yeah, you can see somebody's been up here basically taking his money, doing little cheesy repairs, nails. See, this is what happens when you beat it in. The nails are all backed out. This roof is so toast. It is way, way, way bad. Now, this is the sun side. So technically, he could probably just re-roof this side and probably get a couple more years out of this side. I bet you this side, because it's not the sun side, you can see sun is hitting this one all day, sun is not. This one wears out probably 30% faster than this one. I would not doubt it that if you had to be on a budget, you could just do one more layer on this one and save this one. Unfortunately, he can't because he already has 2 layers of roofing, so there's one underneath here. So you can go over these roofs. I don't recommend it. But if your budget just had to do it, you could do it. You could do 2 layers. Unfortunately, he's already got 2 layers. So doing another layer on top of here is just not an option for him. Get it under. Okay, I'm going to show you what 2 layers of roofing looks like. Yeah, you'd be surprised they put 2 layers of roofing. It gets really, really thick. Let's see if you can always tell. Well, I can tell because it's lumpy. But, yeah, so sometimes they put on this little piece of trim right here. And when you look underneath, there's another roof like right here. And they put this on to hide the other roof. So they'll take a knife, they'll cut the other roof back, put on this piece of trim, and then you only see one roof, and it looks a little bit cleaner, and you only have one roof. This is totally 2 roofs, though. Yeah, this is done. Real bad. Staple install. Don't ever let anybody install your shingles with staples either. You got to use a gun. They all just come out when you do a staple job. So what are we? 13 minutes in. Let's see. Nice clean job. So I think probably is we met. No, I what do you think? Maybe we should do one in the middle going straight down, and you could just walk down it. Okay. What do you think that'll hold it? Maybe one in the middle, and then what do you think about for the bottom? Should we cut a couple of these in half and put a couple at the bottom? Yeah. We can put one right here. It's too close to the valve. Too close to the saddle. We should just put one going straight down right here in the middle. So come up here and just put it right here. Just put a screw in it. That way you can walk down it. Just put it like vertical. Yep, right there. It's safe because you have the fireplace. It's an old roofer trick. Anytime you walk down a roof and you're not too worried about your footing, always make sure you have a big obstacle in front of you. That's it. That's it. Come back up. Now you just have to figure out how to do the bottom. No, we don't need no more. No. It's not going to go nowhere. I think we probably do have to maybe cut one in half and then put it at the bottom Then maybe take the ladder over there and secure that corner. Duct tape the back. Maybe duct tape the back first right now. And then do this side, and then go get the ladder over there and get that side. So otherwise it's just going to flap in the air.
I'm not getting under the thing?
No. They mastic that whole thing. We're going to put duct tape right behind where to attach it to the stucco. They mastic the whole entire thing completely shut.
Right here?
No. Tell them what to do.
Vamos a poner nomás uno a...
Okay, I'm going to work with these guys, otherwise they're going to monkey around with this forever. I'll show you how it comes out. Alright, a little bit of help goes a long way. So, there's the end result. This will last him. I think it'll last until next summer. It's all screwed down. You can see, you just need, you could technically do it yourself. I think it took a little time. We're probably at about 15 minutes. If you did it yourself, you would for sure, you know, including going to Home Depot and everything yourself, you'd probably spend about 4 hours doing it. But we charge $450 to do this. And then again, it saves the inside of your house. It gets professionally done. You don't have to deal with it. And we do have the battens down here. And see, this is what we mean by, you want to make sure that it's back rolled. So see how there's no seam? If you rolled it the other way, water gets under here and it like starts to balloon up, and it'll pull on the tarp. It'll pull the tarp this way and it pulls loose. So we got the tape on there. You can see that's real good. He's not going to hear any flapping now. Everything's totally tight. We got a batten all the way over there. Everything's looking slick. That's it. He's good to go. Basically just saved himself. He had repair bids anywhere from $1,000 to $2,000 to fix this little area. Paid us $450, and now he's going to last all summer. And if he waits till summer, he's going to save way more than $450 to do this roof. So that's it. That's how you plastic it off. 6mm visqueen, 1x3 battens, Gorilla tape, good decking screws. It ain't going nowhere. See you on the next one.